Some men use the money that they've earned their whole lives to simply prolong their life. Those were the words that I received from a priest after confessing about my thoughts of ending it all. Some of you watching may be religious. Some of you may have belief in a God, lost belief in a governing system that could ease your burden. It's easy to lose faith once you've realized that no one is coming. I'm leaving these messages for the world. Unfiltered, unbridled. Right now I'm currently a high schooler dealing with depression. The very first time I've had to deal with these thoughts was when I was still a kid. In our current generation where everyone is supposed to be connected, where the World Wide Web is in its peak, where meeting new people is one click away. Why are we so disconnected? The number of depressed and isolated kids is on an all-time rise. Why? Of course, I wasn't an exception. My whole life was spent trying to prove that I am in fact a man and not a beast. Back then, around the age of 7, I still vividly remember my parents feuding over the fact that my father had an affair. It left my mom in shambles. She tried everything, from believing those witchcrafts to praying to God, yet her prayers were never answered. I joined her too. I tried praying to my God, yet my prayers were never answered. For a year or more, I saw my mom spiral, lose hope in everything. Eventually, she found a man of her own, which upset me. I had no control, I understand. I know more than that. However, I wanted her to be better. Ironically, she chose to follow the path my father did and had an affair of her own. As a twisted act of love, if you could even still refer to it as love. Every single time my mother were to meet my dad, they still flirted with each other. And then when they split apart again, because my father had to work abroad, my mom will go back to flirting with her boyfriend. That resulted to the first fissure in my heart, the first traumatic experience in my life that reeled me farther from God. For I have prayed for almost 5 years that time. Consecutive prayers. I tried to do everything that this religion would have asked me to. I tried everything that this religion would have wanted that I could simply be deemed a righteous person, so that I can have my prayers answered. However, I didn't receive any grace from that God, so I lost all faith. Right now, that's probably the life of some people, or even worse. But then, it never got better. I tried to wait. I tried to think of a solution. I figured that if beliefs won't work, then probably logic would. I wanted to rely on logic. I placed my philosophy on rationality. However, things never worked out in the end.